Segment sponsored by Tri-Cities Christian Academy. On this beautiful day, we're here in Colonial Heights today, and I'm talking with Dr. Kevin Cline, the superintendent for Lakeway Christian Schools. And Dr. Cline, we're here in front of a major construction project for Tri-Cities Christian Academy. Tell us more about it.
Yeah, we're so excited. So beginning July, we believe this construction project will finish up. This will house students of grades 6 through 12 for the Tri-Cities Christian Academy.
And this is growth. You love to see growth like this.
Yeah, we are very excited. So we've tripled our enrollment in the last 4 years. We're going to have our elementary school students will be in the original Bluffville campus. We also have a construction project going still at Tri-Cities Crossing that we hope will be ready for fall of 2027. And so we're excited to keep expanding and growing in the Tri-Cities region.
You know, we're talking about growth here, and that means the growth in students. And there's going to be some students out there that may have some issues with finances. You got a couple of programs in place for that.
Yes, absolutely. So we're really excited to say that all new students that enroll by June 1st will receive a minimum of $2,000 off of tuition for their first year. So we think that will help all students gain access to Christian education. But then the second part is financial aid. Right. So we want to be affordable and accessible to our families. So we have a very robust financial aid program that is need-based, that any family is eligible to apply to see if this is something that fits for their family.
So you might as well get that enrollment going on right now.
So we're excited to keep growing. We're excited to fill up this campus, and we think that'll help us do that.
Let's talk about Christian education. Talk to us about Tri-Cities Christian Academy and the difference it makes.
Yeah, absolutely. So we look at Christian education in that we want to partner with families, we want to partner with local churches to help our students build a biblical worldview. And we really do that through several different ways. The first one is we look at a biblical worldview formation in every class. Right. So we know that I can see God's good and perfect order in algebra, right? Even in math class, we can see where God has intelligently designed each piece. We can see that in Bible class every day, learning that not only devotionally, but in an academic sense, and then through chapel. So we want our students to experience worship each week, and so that's also a part of the programming. And we think that those things wrapped together create a distinctly Christian education for our students.
Parents are, I'm sure, out there watching right now. Talk to me the message you want to get to parents. Should they may be on the fence about whether to send their kids to Tri-Cities Christian Academy, what would you say to them?
Yeah, I would say first, I would just encourage you to come and to look, to see what is happening, to always look for financial aid opportunities, to not let finances be a barrier. But if families want a distinctly Christian education for their child, we want to be that place in the Tri-Cities region. We have care values that I think really speak to the heart of who we are and to our parents. The first is Christ-centered. So everything we do, we want to honor Christ, and everything that we do, we want to show our students that. The second piece is accessible. So students that maybe have learning differences or families that maybe cannot afford full tuition, we want to be accessible to those families. Relationally focused. So even at our maximum capacity, we'll be around 100 students per grade level. So we get to know our students on an intimate level, and we think that impacts their experience. And then finally, we want to be excellent. We want to be excellent in everything that we do, and that includes academically, arts, athletically, and we think this new facility will help us do that.
I graduated from Tri-Cities Christian Schools in 1981.
Great.
I can vouch for the type of education that is received. And Lakeway Christian Schools, part of the whole system here. Talk to us about Lakeway Christian Schools and being part of the whole system here with Lakeway Christian.
So our desire as Lakeway Christian Schools is to have access for Christian education to students across East Tennessee. The Tri-Cities region obviously has a great history, right? Class of '81, go Eagles!
Go Eagles! Go Eagles!
And so we know that partnership is valuable in the Tri-Cities with the history. So we want to honor that history, but then we also want to open up the new horizon. So what does Christian education look like in 2025 and beyond? Right. And Lakeway Christian Schools is proud and excited to be a part of that.
My last question to you is the future of education here in the Tri-Cities, Christian education. How do you see that playing out?
Yeah, so we're excited about the governor's initiative for school choice. So we think that will help impact families and students across the entire state. We think that we know that we want to be personalized learning. We know that is going to be a trend in 2025 and moving beyond. And so we want to work with our families to provide the opportunities for each student, because we know that they're gifted uniquely, right? And they're different. And so we want to be malleable and provide that. Then the third thing is we just want to be a valuable member of the community. We love the Tri-Cities region. We're excited to be a part of it and really excited about the future of our new campus.
And I'm excited about it too. Go Eagles!
Go Eagles!
Dr. Kevin Cline, thank you so much. Folks, construction going on here in Colonial Heights. Growth is happening with Tri-Cities Christian Academy and Lakeway Christian Schools. If you want more information, we're going to have that for you on the screen right now. The preceding segment sponsored by Tri-Cities Christian Academy.